Hey, it's Lee. Welcome. 9 months to 100 kilometres. Wow. Can I just say, firstly, that sat here today, sharing this, I am in a far, far, far more positive place than I've been for the past few weeks. The pain that I had in my back has not fully gone, but my back still gets a little bit tight. But I can actually run now. On Saturday, just gone, I managed to do 5 miles for the first ever time, like running. I have just finished 3 miles this evening, so I am back on track, back on plan. And there's a few important things that I really need to share, because the last few weeks have taught me, and I shared with you a couple of weeks ago, that if I've got a plan, do I stick to the plan or do I push myself? No, you should not push yourself. My body has told me, so I've got an answer to a podcast from a few weeks ago when I asked you the question, should I push myself? No, I shouldn't. My body did not like it when I pushed myself further than my plan said I should go, because I thought I had it in myself. I thought I could have done what I thought, and I did do it in the moment, but then I suffered straight after. So no, don't. If you've got a plan, stick to your plan and build up gradually. I've learnt the hard way. I've had 2 weeks where I have had to be off plan in terms of the running, but I've tried to maintain the mileage. I've tried to maintain staying on my feet, and maybe I've not run the distances, but I have been able to walk the distances, and so I've had to be quite creative with the plan itself, or my application of the plan, and in doing that, I think it's benefited me, because when I've got back to running, I've been all right with the distance. I've been all right with my pace. Well, I've been not at the pace that I need to be to achieve my target, but I've been all right at lasting the distances in the plan. Don't get me wrong, at the end of it, I am tired, I am sweaty, my legs do ache. I need to stretch before and after. So there's a few things that I've learnt along the way. One, the importance of stretching. I now stretch far more than I've ever stretched before in my life. I stretch before I run, I stretch after my run, I stretch when I wake up, I stretch before I go to sleep. I stretch a lot. And I feel the benefit of doing that. I am trying to learn how to breathe. I didn't know how difficult it was to breathe through your nose, like repeatedly. And one thing I've learnt, so I've, by no stretch of the imagination have I actually mastered this. And on the 3 mile run before, I hardly ever breathed through my nose. But when I was walking after it, I tried to get into the room. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to breathe in for like a number of paces, and then breathe out for a number of paces. I can tend to, when I practice it, I breathe in through my nose for say like 5 paces and breathe out through my mouth for like 4 paces. I can breathe in for longer, then I can breathe out. But what I can't do yet, and it's not quite twigged, is to breathe in, count the paces, breathe out, count the paces. Not mastered it yet, but I am hoping to get there. So the importance of stretching, the importance of breathing. I've also, in the last couple of weeks, increased the amount of protein that I'm having, and I feel better for it. I feel, and I don't know whether this is just in my head, or whether it is because I have changed my diet a little bit, and I've been a little bit more conscious about what I'm eating. So I have taken on a lot more protein than I have ever taken on before. I used to have Cadbury's Buttons yogurts every night. Now I've got to go and I have a protein yogurt every night. The sacrifices I'm making. So I've taken on more protein. I'm learning how to breathe. I'm sticking to my plan. I'm feeling far more positive. It's a long way to go. When I wasn't fitting well enough to run, I still try to maintain my time on my feet by walking as well, which helped as well. So I got some new trainers, so I got some new trainers last weekend, and I've started running in them, and I think they minimise the impact on my knees as well, and maybe on my back. So that might be why my back's a little bit better. So when I started this, and because I was thinking about this earlier on today, when I started this training plan, I thought all I would have to do is build up my miles, and that'd be it, and I'd be all right. Well, of a fashion, I'd be able to manage it. But there's so many smaller details that I've never even considered, that people told me about, that I'm starting to learn. So the right footwear, the right kit. I bought a heart monitor the other day. That should get delivered, and I'll be able to tell you how that's working next week. So I bought a heart monitor. I'm tracking my runs. I'm monitoring my pace. I've got new trainers. I'm relearning how to breathe. I'm stretching more. I've altered the stuff that I'm doing in the gym because I need to factor in different muscles than I've been factoring before. It's all about the details, is what I'm fathoming out. So this is a far more positive message, but I am back on track, back on plan, and really thinking about the details now. So it's only, I think, are we on week 4 or week 5? I lose track. Week 4 or week 5, but the message for me now is around the details. Really consider the things that are gonna make the difference. It's a bit like if you've read anything or heard anything about David Brailsford and British cycling, and they try to tweak things to help them just improve 1%, and enough of those 1%, and then collectively you make vast improvements. And that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to find the little tweaks in my aging body, the little tweaks that I can which will help me to further aid my training. So a long way to go, both in time and in distance, but by focusing on the smaller things, the light at the end of that tunnel is seemingly a little bit more brighter, which I never thought I would actually say. Because like I said, at the start of this, I thought it was have a plan, do the plan, achieve the plan. But it's not as easy as that. That's what I'm learning. That's what's happened. And that is what I am on with at the minute. Working out all these smaller details that will actually help me achieve the first the London Marathon on April the 21st, and then the Ultra event. And I am actually, I don't know if I've said this out loud to you, but I am aiming to run the whole of the 100 kilometres. So I don't think I've actually verbalised that to you. Some people have asked me, am I walking it, and the length of time that they'll take me to walk it. But no, I'm actually trying, and my training plan is there for me to try to run the 100 kilometres, because that's a challenge, isn't it? So yeah, the London Marathon is my warm-up, April 21st, and then the Ultra Marathon on June the 8th. It is going to be attempted to be ran all 100 kilometres. That's what I'm aiming for. Let's see how we go. And it turns out it's all about the details. It's all about the little stuff, not the bigger stuff at this point in time. That might change throughout the course of all of these weeks. But yeah, there you go. Another week down, feeling far more positive, back on track, and we are going to absolutely smash this. When I say smash this, we're going to do it. Have yourself an amazing week, and hopefully I'm as positive next week. Fingers crossed.